Ahoy, peace and blessings. Welcome back. Today we're talking about the heart chakra. Like as the name suggests, the heart chakra is located in your chest, but can also be located other places. It can be around you. It can be like in the atmosphere. It can be above you. You can feel your heart outside of yourself. I do want to start this off saying that you don't have to wait to love yourself to do the things you love. Now, there's so many just different dimensions, different realities, different realms that this heart chakra energy lives in. And I've spent the last week just trying to refine my own heart, just trying to give the clearest message I can. Even though I've been working with the chakras for almost like 10 years now, honesty and authenticity heals the heart chakra. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with your surroundings, your environment, your family, your friends, especially when it comes to dealing with your own heart. It should be a real honest energy. It should be a brutally honest energy. You have to draw the line somewhere. Either you're going to be brutally honest or you're going to be okay with lies. I'd rather someone be brutally honest with me than try to be nice. You know what I mean? Try not to hurt my feelings. Things like that. I'm a strong person. I can take it. I can take the brutal honesty. That way it leaves nothing in the air. It leaves nothing up to interpretation. A lot of people wait until they feel like they love themselves in order to manifest their dreams and to put things into action, in order to get out of bed, get off the couch. They wait until they're feeling amazing because they're spending all of their energy trying to love themselves. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you shouldn't let that stop you. You can always do the things you love. Sometimes you're harder to love than the things you love. Like for instance, I love paintings. I love music. I love anime. I've never was listening to a song I liked and got depressed, and start feeling negative. I never saw a painting and was like, man, I hate this painting. It's making me feel negative and depressed. And, you don't get negative emotions out of these things, right? The things you love. You might love cars, I've never seen a car I liked and got depressed, right? And start feeling more internal. Start going back into the cave, Never went to the beach. I love the beach. I never went to the beach and was like, man, I need to get out of here. I need to leave. I don't like this place anymore. You get what I mean? But we can feel that way about ourselves, and we do feel that way about ourselves a lot of times just because of our circumstances. Now, this is in 3D reality. The world is evil. There's wars going on. There's atrocities going on. And we still have a heart, we can have opinions about this. We can be affected by these things. But you shouldn't let anything stop you from doing the things you love. That will open up your heart chakra more. You don't have to focus on self-love. Now, that's how you love yourself, really, is doing the things you love. It's not an internal, like, oh, now I'm going to feel perfect. You're never going to get to that point. Now I feel perfect. You get what I mean? That will come and go. If it was perfect, it will stay forever. You get what I mean? We can lie to ourselves. We can confuse ourselves thinking this feeling is going to stay forever. And we should know by now, especially, the older you get, things don't last forever. But the things we love can last forever, and they can last longer than us. You get what I mean? If you like anything, you get what I mean? If you like music, you can make music that will outlast you. If you're a painter, you can make paintings that will outlast you. If you're into technology, you can make an invention that outlasts you, outlives you. Right? The people can love for literally thousands of years from now. So we shouldn't wait until we love ourselves. There's very successful people, and there has been very successful people in the past who are known for being miserable, for being drug addicts, for having a harsh life, for being in abusive relationships, and they still do the things they love, and they became successful off of it. That's the brutal honesty. We do not have to love ourselves. And I know that goes against the message so many people on the internet are saying, like, oh, love yourself, love the universe, love God. That is not the case. Okay, we have to love the things we do. We're supposed to do the things we love. Okay, we can focus on loving ourselves, loving God, loving the universe later. You know what I'm saying? That's a very big picture. We can start small. It's just the amount of love in my heart, in my true heart, is eternal. You know what I mean? It's infinite. It's perfect. It's spotless. Okay? I've seen my higher self. I know what my higher self looks like. It's all gold, all light, surrounded by diamonds, emeralds, rubies. You get what I mean? It's easy to love. You get what I'm saying? I don't have to think about, oh, do I love it today? Do I love it this hour? Do I love it this second? No, I always love it, okay? Maybe you don't like your dad, you get what I'm saying? But you were created from him. Maybe you don't like your mom, but you were created from her. Okay, that automatically puts a little rip okay? Just in the energy, in that pure essence, in that pure energy that you still have, even though you might be in a bad circumstance, might come from a bad family, okay? You shouldn't let that damage you, right? We are eternal beings, you get what I mean? Like, just to get personal, like, me and my mom got close 4 years ago. Me and my mom connection is like this, okay? I didn't talk to my mom for 24 years. The first 24 years of my life, I did not like my mother at all, okay? But we reconnected. We're like this. We're tight as fuck. You know what I mean? I love her. People get jealous of our relationships. For instance, okay, we got close when I was 24. By the time I was 25, I had girlfriends and stuff like that telling me I'm a mother's boy and I'm doing all this stuff for my mom and stuff. You know what I mean? Just they didn't know the past, right? They didn't know we hated, like, maybe she loved me, you get what I'm saying? I didn't love her like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Just being brutally honest, you get what I'm saying? But I'm like, you calling me a mother's boy. You talking about, you know what I'm saying? You're getting jealous of me and my mom's relationship. It's like, I didn't like her for 85% of my life. I literally did the math. And this is what I want to tell you. Even if you can heal those broken relationships, you can get close to those people who did you wrong. Maybe you've done wrong. You guys can call it truce, you got what I mean? You know, you can't change the past. The past is the past. So yeah, I love her now. I feel like I'm gonna love her till I die, you get what I'm saying? But that was literally 85% of my life. And it would be a lie to tell you guys that that doesn't affect me in some way. It doesn't affect me on a 3D realm now, right? Maybe in like 30 years where I loved her for more than half of my life, things would change. But at this moment in time, tomorrow's not promised. So my soul, my spirit, is okay with never seeing her again. You get what I'm saying? It's like a till death do us part type of thing. You get what I mean? Yeah, I love you, good, you know, peace. You get what I'm saying? I'm gone. I'm gone. On a soul level, on a spirit level, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we could heal our relationships and all that stuff. I don't want to be around you forever, though. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to spend eternities with you. Just being brutally honest. You get what I'm saying? Same thing for my dad. You know, my dad died, and we still didn't have a good relationship. It's a relationship I could never heal. You get what I'm saying? So for me, being a creation from both of them, and this might be true for you too, you know, it's like it damages that perfect record that my soul is really trying to get, my spirit is really trying to get. You know, I strive for perfection. So just being brutally honest, it's like, it's okay if I don't love myself. You get what I'm saying? I was made from them. You know, this dude made 2 bastards. You get what I'm saying? I know people who have worse parents than I do even. So it's okay not to feel like you love yourself 100% of the time. You know, but you should do the things you love 100% of the time. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Just being brutally honest. I hope that heals you. I hope you feel lighter. Nothing will stop me, you know. I don't have to think about, oh man, I'm about to play this song. Like, do I really want to play this song? You get what I mean? Like a million years from now, somehow I could hear my favorite song from 2024. I would still listen to it. I'd be like, oh shit. You get what I'm saying? But if you believe in reincarnations and things of that nature, it really shouldn't be that big of a deal to you. You get what I'm saying? Which I do. But what damages your heart is when you're giving more than you're receiving, or when you're receiving more than you're giving. Focusing on this chakra, you should really deal with the equal energy. You don't necessarily have to be a mirror, because you can be the pioneer. You can start the energy. The energy you receive and give should be equal. You should look at your partner as equal. You can really look at the whole universe as equal to you. You get what I mean? That way you never feel like, oh, I'm depressed now, or oh, maybe I'm too good now. No, you know, the energy, when it's positive, when it's from the heart, it should be equal, and it should be realistic, and it should be authentic. When you're not being realistic, that will damage your heart, that will damage your relationships, that will damage your love. You'll stop doing the things you love because you're being unrealistic, thinking you're supposed to love yourself all the time, thinking you're supposed to love God all the time, thinking you're supposed to love the universe all the time. You get what I mean? And these things are difficult to love. You know, there's a lot of things that are easy to love that we can do, that we should focus on. It'll make our lives easier. And these things will never go away, you know what I mean? A lot of these things you can do till you're gone. You get what I mean? Mike Tyson was just fighting, right? He loves to fight. You can do these things no matter what age you are. You get what I'm saying? No matter you're rich or poor, no matter if you're in love with someone right now, you're single, you know what I mean? We could focus on these things that we truly love. It's easy to love. It's more of our pure version. But everyone is moving to the beat of their own drum. You know, some people's hearts just boom, boom. Some people's hearts is like boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? You're around people. You're really making a band. You get what I mean? Everyone's heart's beating their own drum, but when it comes together, it should make a better song. You know, you should feel better around people than when you do yourself. There's nothing wrong with feeling great when you're by yourself. You get what I'm saying? I do. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just more introverted and extroverted, but you should always feel better when you're around other people. If you're not feeling better when you're around people, there's really no reason to be around them. You know what I'm saying? If it's not an equal relationship, like, hey, I brought this, you brought this, which is really just ourselves. You brought yourself, I brought myself. Maybe I brought some other things, you brought some other things. And it's an equal, you know, we're making a better, stronger energy, a bigger heart space, a bigger safe space, a bigger fun space. You get what I mean? Well, Matthew 6:21, for where your treasure is, there your heart will also be. This might be spoilers for you, but your heart, your soul, your spirit is literally made out of like bright gemstones. You get what I'm saying? It's a treasure. Like, I've seen my own. It's like rubies, emeralds, all kind of shit on it. You get what I'm saying? So we will always have pure hearts. You get what I mean? Our hearts are indestructible. Our hearts can't be damaged. But that's in the higher realities on earth. You get what I mean? There's pain, there's suffering, there's trauma. You know, trauma can live in our hearts. Trauma can live in our bodies. And you can do all the healing, all the Reiki. You get what I'm saying? If you find a master, they can get it out of you, right? But a lot of that stuff is so heavy, it's so hard. It's going to take a whole lot to get that energy out of you, which is okay. You should take the steps to do that. Get therapy, you get what I'm saying? Get a better diet. Be more honest, be more realistic, you get what I mean? But our higher selves are not in this reality, you get what I'm saying? We're not damaged by the things our human hearts are. Okay, our souls, our spirits are not damaged by the things our human hearts are. I want you to take consideration of that, you know? We're not just the physical bodies, we're not just the physical vessels. Okay, we have higher hearts. And these hearts aren't going to be damaged by giving more than receiving, or receiving more than giving, or considering yourself equal, or being realistic and authentic just because it supersedes this reality. Okay, it's strictly divine in nature. Okay, we're not strictly divine in nature, right? We live in an evil world, we're living in sin, but we still have that part of us that is purely divine. And you have to know who deserves that energy and who deserves your 3D physical heart, which, again, nothing's wrong with that. Your heart is priceless, it's valuable. Both of them really are. But it's easy to see one's better than the other. You know what I mean? One's pure, one is in a world filled with sin. And we can try our hardest to be zen, be peaceful, be serene, be compassionate. We should do all these things. I'm not telling you stop doing anything you're doing, but just know the difference. You know, be brutally honest with yourself. But there's a higher energy that always wants you to do what you love. Whether you're in a good mood or a bad mood, do what you love to do. And that will never go wrong for you. If you don't love answering questions, stop answering questions. If you don't love picking up the phone, stop picking up the phone. It's really that simple. Your conscience, your spirit guides, your God, your angels keep asking you questions. You don't love answering questions, stop answering questions. These spirits want to go to war with you and things like that. You don't love going to war, stop going to war. All right? But we always love love. You get what I'm saying? Accept the world for how it is and do the things you love. Peace and blessings. I love y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.